Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Artery Gear video. So, I realized that I will have to probably do some batch recording just so that I'm trying to push out content every single day. But as you know, my work schedule is kind of iffy. So yeah, it's going to be difficult recording every day. So I thought maybe I could record in batch and then that way I have something to release on a scheduled release every single day. And of course, if you have anything you want to specifically know about in terms of Artery Gear, let me know as well. So without further ado, this video is going to be about the new unit Phantom. So Phantom was a unit that was actually only recently released in the CN server. CN server right now, the banner is Yui, and of course there is the new Atelier Ryza collab ongoing next week. But Phantom was only, I think, 2-3 weeks old on the CN server, so I'm very surprised when they said that this was going to be added to the perma pool, and also we are getting a elite recruitment banner for Phantom. So I guess at least for the elite banners, JP might not be following CN at all. Which is good because I think some of the units that CN had, because it was Cyrus or Melvis, Cyrus, and then Ginga, but Ginga everyone rerolled for, so we didn't need that. Yeah, so it's cool to make things up. I think definitely will spice things up a bit. So let's go over the skill for Phantom and whether or not we should be pulling. So let's take a look. So Phantom, let's see. So this is again the translated skill wiki. It's in our Discord. You can see in the description, and it has every unit translated. So inflicts damage. First target is inflict damage to the main target, and about 63% damage to all enemies outside of the main target, and each speed increases damage. So it's a main, and if it kills AoE, kind of like the skill 3 from Shinobu. And then second skill is passive. When you kill an enemy, give yourself an attack buff for 2 rounds and use Soul Collector to perform an additional attack. And then when you use Soul Collector to kill, an additional attack will not be triggered again. So an enemy dies and advance your only action bar by 20%, and Soul Collector is 63% damage. Okay, fine. So the Soul Collector passive looks like it's lower than the first one, but of course I'll check the upgraded percentages later. But you can see how you could use your first skill to kill one target, that triggers the follow-up damage, and maybe you kill that target, that triggers Soul Collector. Or alternatively, you can use your third skill, which is just AoE damage, that's boosted by a point of speed. So it's a lot of AoE and follow-up. I think this unit is fantastic for fodder farming, but outside of that, again, the feedback on CN server for this unit was this unit wasn't that great. Fodder farming, there are lots of characters that can do it. So for water, you have Grace, you have Shinobu. For fire, you have 04. I guess technically for green AoE fodder farming, Phantom would be a very good character. But I think back then when CN was releasing this unit, everyone was kind of done farming their fodder farmers, so there was really no need to have another one, even though green is kind of unique in a way. So that is the skill in terms of the translated. Let's take a quick look at I think my weekly pack expired, so I'll have to buy that. But let's take a look at the files for her, and we can see what her skill up does. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so this just increases damage. Okay, and the passive again still increases damage. Okay, and then CD reduction and increases damage. Yeah, so nothing too spectacular about her. I do know that she does have I wonder if I can access here, maybe not, but she does have a very good rank up skill that offers speed. And I think that is the AoE speed one. So if you look take a look at units, once you reach a certain ranking, so for example Chihaya at rank 2, you unlock a boost for your team. So this is the imprint equivalent of Epic 7. So this is plus 6%. Whereas for her, if you max rank her, she'll boost speed. So for whales, it's a way to, I guess, because everyone's going to have max 15 speed at one point. There's a way to get speed advantage if you don't trust the speed RNG. So what do I think about the unit? I unfortunately don't recommend pulling for her at all. If you saw my previous videos, you know what banners will be coming up next after Cream, which is Nina. Nina technically is skippable, but as you know, I will be pulling because of the skin. And then you can grab Jessie. I think Jessie's after, or Lobella. I would have to double check. If you watch my video, it shows. But there's so many things that you want to grab later on. You'll be tight on the tickets as well as the gems. And JP is going at a relatively faster speed compared to CN. So I would definitely plan ahead, and it seems like we get a few resources compared to CN as well. So just make sure that you have everything in mind before you pull this unit. Of course, if you think the design is great and you want to pull for her, go ahead. Otherwise, my recommendation is please do save. So yeah, that is my thoughts on the unit. And again, I'll be batch recording and hopefully have a scheduled setup, so it's a new video every day. I guess that also helps with the algorithm. And lastly, the English subbed translation for Cream Stories should be releasing tomorrow or the day after. I had a 1-minute preview setup. The translators just kind of gave me that, but everything else should be coming up in the next few days. Very excited to have that, because I think if the quality is good and the feedback is great, I'm gonna have the entire story translated as well, and that's honestly one of the best part about the game. So hope you guys will enjoy it as much as I did reading it. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys next time.